Welcome to the Youth Truth Show. You know, it's 75 degrees, 318. On Sunday, July 26th. $2026. You know, I came up with this plan to make a YouTube channel for my heir, my one and only daughter. I love her so much. And Sandy, my wife, which I managed to get on my show for 3 years now. I've been trying to make a channel with what I have here on the porch. So I came up with the titles, The Porch Project, and I got my little toys sitting on my antique sewing machine. The ghost of Sweetie, because Sweetie lived on the porch. And, of course, it's all about enriching your life and finances. Come on, have a laugh with me. Well, I don't know exactly where it's going to end up, but I think I'm going to change it to just trying to explain to my daughter who I was before I met your mother at 28. Been with her. I'm pushing 68. And all I got is this screen with Google featured photos. Thank you, Google. Because that's where you can get your information if you can't find what you want. And the whole reason for doing it is because I believe you're going to have a passive income. Some book. Making future sales. So you don't have to go out and bust your tail like I did. And throughout my life, my best trait is my heart. It's also the one that gets me in all kinds of trouble. Nugget, what are you trying to steal? Oh, Bone. That dog comes over here and takes something from me every day. But the animals tend to know my heart. Spiritually, whether it's the way of the world or me, I'm not sure. But my heart also gets me in a lot of trouble. And mostly because of what I feel is my success in the American dream. So many people don't even have this. Room built for his wife. I showed it on here. I put my heart and soul into a room for your mother. Yeah. Of course, my head's a little. I'm more of a cluster F. I learned that word in the Marine Corps. Yeah. The Marine Corps. Hoorah. But I'm the product of a military family that believed that's what made America free. Allows me to try and do this. Never doing anything illegal. Well, I can't say that, right? Lord knows I'm a sinner. But in general, I have a big heart. Look at that. Ghost of Sweetie. The nose looks like a heart from here at 3:42 in the morning. I started this because there was a picture on here I thought might make a good beginning of the story, but I'm waiting for it. Well, I want another cup of coffee. You know, I thought about starting it. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. I want to fly like an eagle. Let my spirit follow me. Want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Whoa, like an eagle. There was a spider down there. Did you guys see that? Wildlife. I tried to include a little wildlife in my show. That was my original theories. Who the heck knows? That's the rock and roll I wanted to include. It's on the board. Can a person's life be influenced by the music he listened to when he was young? I don't know. What influences life? All that stuff on my table. All the stuff in my room. All the things I do for other people. I notice whose pictures sit on the wall. You painted it, girl. There's one right here, too. So if you ever think you're not at the top of my list, God is, and then country, because I never have a family without it. Then you, and Sandy, Prince family, and maybe even the animals are what I strive to live for. And that probably all comes from Grandpa being in the Army in 1914, and Dad just missing World War II. He was in a boat going for the invasion of Japan on a Navy ship. And not to mention the other members of my family that were involved in the Vietnam conflict. That's why the whole concept of the political debacle going on in Iran intrigues me. So y'all might want to visit my channel and find out what meant something to me while I write this really long book. To my daughter. And you're gonna have to sort the wheat from the chaff and try and figure me out. You know, I'm looking for what how to tell you, just dream on. You can do anything. Oh, I was recording the whole time because I'm writing this long book called War and Peace, because my life's been war and peace. But I really liked the slipper he gave me. That was the bunny who lived on my porch. Sweetie. And there's your dog. I watched Sweetie be born. And I wanted to write the book with you. I was probably wrong when I didn't think it was for you. You know, the concept of it being for your children. Well, that may not be in the cards. And Freckles was the first bunny rabbit sent to my backyard. And I will tell y'all, the fight of your life is about trying to beat inflation, because it's going to attack you your whole life in today's society. Because I'm the first generation of people in America that tried to fight it, and I'm semi-successful. I got more than 80% of Americans, which is better than 90% of the world, baby. These are guesses. Could I find the statistics? Only if I looked them up. And the benefit of being a salesman, look how often you're in my video. I am the proud dad of an awesome daughter. 4th of July, you know, patriotic, always. You only get one chance to be a parent. And then I kind of got canceled for turning Hellfire into a book about there are rules. and they might be X-rated, and I love that cup. An old car, and the mud. I lost that baby. Of course, I airheaded out. Airhead. AI never gets that word right. But I know I'm a classic. And collecting junk silver is not a bad habit in the road to network. And this is what's gonna get me in trouble lately. My heart went out. God sent this little dog to me. But they come and play. She's so energetic and happy now that she's found a cage that is not starving her to death. You should watch about the girl. I couldn't come up with a better name than Girl, because she came right away when I said, "Come here, girl." Yeah, she heard that. No, well, alright, girl. Future episodes might be about I always wanted to be a farmer. Except I'm more a rancher. I can take care of animals better than the ground. Because it takes so much water, and water's getting scarce throughout my lifetime. Well, it used to be free. Now it costs money. You know, I put the refrigerator in with a water dispenser because I didn't want to pay for bottled water. Yeah, I've traveled many a road. It's not the picture I wanted to start this episode with, but I'll make it work, maybe. And enjoyed my life with y'all. Well, I thought it was education is king, but it's advertising and business. It's a business channel. But I strive real hard to educate you. And I was never so happy as the days that the clouds opened wide and my daughter got to show off her skill to the Regis pitching coach. All the way out to, it was raining like heck, but that's where I have this spiritual belief that always comes through for me and affects my everyday life. It never fails me almost, honey. So I keep trusting, believing, and hoping that there's an afterlife with all of us. All the way back to great grandpa that took us up the Mississippi, Illinois, settled some ground, and floated boats down the Mississippi to make a living. That's the heritage of a family from my side of the bloodline. I could tell you moms came from Lithuania in 1908. It's not that easy to write a book. I've been trying every day since you said quit talking about it. Just do it. I'm almost consumed by it. Trying to do it. But I don't have your intellect. That's why. My biggest desire is to answer your questions and involve you. Daddy was an accountant. And you know, they say build a diversified portfolio with programs enrich your life and finances. And I haven't had to move since your mama said that the ugly house I bought that needed all kinds of a strong man to repair with a cross on a for sale sign has been lucky for me in the United States of America. God bless America. Thank you all. Love you all. I don't know where this is going, but I guess it's today's episode. Like, subscribe, comment. Don't be a naysayer. You know, I'm the bobblehead, I guess. And Kirby, Burby the troll, has been mutilated by what I'm trying to do. And them dogs. But remember, it's my heart, my greatest asset. And flaw, it gets me in trouble because I want to bring the whole neighborhood along. And Patrick is a young man that's disturbed, and he's been disturbed for a long time. Lives down the street, but he was a pretty good artist. You know, my picture on the first page isn't as detailed. I don't know, but I wanted to encourage his artistic ability, just like I'm trying to utilize mine.